Hello everyone, today we're going to be solving a problem that was originally posted in an Excel forum, but we're going to solve it with Python, and that is to return unique values in each row, coming up. The intent is to give you some ideas and inspiration for solving problems in Python if you've traditionally worked exclusively in Excel. One of the hardest parts of that transition, if like me you didn't start out as a programmer, is finding ways to apply those programming skills to your everyday work, hence this notebook. So let's get started. So what is the problem? Well, as you can see in this original post, the user has rows of data, which are also in individual columns. And what the user would like is for each of these rows, they would like to return unique values. So you can see in here that there's duplicate records 8729, 8729. So ideally, the solution would return this row as these three numbers right here. All right, so now what's the Excel solution? Well, the Excel solution that was posted is actually pretty clever, and it's a formula. It uses frequency to count the number of times that these items appear, and then transpose flips it, and then it uses a unique method to get this, and actually it's pretty neat. However, you can see that it requires a lot of extra mess on the spreadsheet to get this done. Another possible solution is using VBA. That's certainly a legitimate reason. But as I explained before, if you can find ways to apply business problems, solve business problems with Python, with things like this, it's very easy next step to go to more powerful libraries like NumPy and Pandas, things that are used in data science, but can be applied to finance, accounting, and all kinds of different things. So getting comfortable solving problems like this will help you go a long way towards becoming more proficient in Python and doing a lot of the things that you want to do. All right, so what's the Python solution? Hey guys, it occurred to me after I'd already finished and produced this video that there was actually a more concise way to solve this problem. And I thought it would be a travesty if I didn't share it with you. It's a little more advanced, but stay tuned till the end and I'll share with you a bonus tip that will allow you to solve this problem in a single line of code. Okay, let's continue. Alright, so what's the Python solution? Okay, so here I have the original list of numbers, which I've created as a list, and I'm going to save that. And now the solution. Okay, so how I'm going to solve this problem is I'm going to iterate through each of these rows. Okay? And for each of these rows, I'm going to iterate through each number. And what I'm going to do is every time I get to a number, I'm going to count the number of times that number appears in the row. And if that count is greater than 1, which indicates duplicate, I'm going to remove that item with the remove method. Okay, so the reason that this works is when I'm going through this list, I'm going to see that this 8729 has a count of 2, which will indicate to the function or to the loop that I need to remove it. Okay, so now when I go through here, there's not going to be any duplicates. Here there's no duplicates. Here there's no duplicates. Now the reason there's no duplicates for 8729 at the end is because I've already removed this original number, so it doesn't flag it as a duplicate. So at the end you get a good result. So let's go ahead and run this loop and let's look at the result. There we go. All right guys, as promised, I'm now going to show you the one-line solution to this problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do, similar to the first, I'm iterating through each row, but as I go through each row, I'm actually going to create a set from that row. Now, a set in Python is an unordered collection with no duplicate elements. So by definition, by creating a set from a list, it will eliminate any duplicate values. The one thing that we can do to make this more powerful, though, is use it in a list comprehension. So what I'm doing here is for each row in the list of numbers, I'm going to create a set from that row, and it's going to store that as a series of lists in this result B. So what I'm going to do is run this, and you're going to be able to see the result that matches exactly what we had before. There we go. The same exact result in a single line of code. Alright, please make sure you check the video description where I'm going to include references to the library and a link to this Jupyter notebook, which is located on my GitHub repository. Also, please make sure you check for library references so that you can read up on the Python methods that I'm using here. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash that like button, subscribe for future videos, and I will talk to you later.